Loki, what's all this iPhone stuff you keep talking to me about this past week?
Well, aside from the iPhone 16, there was also rumored to be an iPhone SE 4, which, long story
SE4.
short, long story short, the iPhone SE line is basically Apple's more supposedly budget-friendly
Budget
iPhone
friendly.
line.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
what are we talking about when we say budget friendly? Are we talking about $100, $200?
Um. Well, again, you know how some phones are, where it depends on like the storage model you get.
Low key. How much is the phone?
How much is it?
All right, base model is like 429.
Oh my lord. What?
That's
429. And they call that a budget phone.
I mean, it's for their 64 gigabyte model.
That's for only 64 gigs?
I'm not buying it.
Oh my, I'm actually, what? That's only for six. I am baffled. I am actually baffled. You see, Loki, this is why I'm trying to make you a Samsung user. We could get that same stuff on the Galaxy A series for $200.
Yeah, same thing. Well, too bad. I'm with Apple all the way. I don't care.
Oh, dude. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Pilot's Lounge, where we have arguments about Samsung versus Apple. But speaking of Apple, there's been a little bit of news lately. I've been seeing it on my Twitter feed. Tesla Optimus. At least I think that's what it's called. It's some AI robot, and to me, Tesla's like, hey, we're trying to be Apple, but Tony Stark edition. You've seen these robots, right, Loki?
Oh yeah, I've seen them. They're quite interesting, honestly.
Yeah, it's been all over the news. It's been everywhere. I'm just surprised that, considering Tesla's record with robots, that they even considered doing this. For those of you who know, yeah, I don't think Tesla made a good decision in making these robots. But dang, it is just like,
Are they as terrifying as I think they are?
well, at least they're
It's not
operated by
like-
humans still, so I think we're safe for now.
Yeah. Plus, it's not we're not going to end up in the Terminator movies. It's not
The
going to be like Terminator.
movies. Dude, I still have yet to see
So-
Terminator.
I'm never gonna watch those.
Aren't those movies
You're missing out.
PG-13? I can't remember
Well,
if
not
those
the
are
first one.
PG-13 or R. Not the first one?
I don't think so. Let me double check real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and double check. But yeah, it's like Cupid's missing out on The Matrix. I mean, sure, that movie's rated
Yeah,
R,
the
but
first
I
one's
still don't think
rated
it
R.
should be rated R. That movie should not be rated R. That, if anything, that should be a PG-13 movie. I don't know why they decided to keep that as rated R.
Okay, so it looks like most of the Terminator films have been rated R.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, good on you, Terminator. Good job, Arnold. But yeah, what do you mean $400 for a budget phone that holds 64 gigs? I've never heard of that before.
I don't know. I'm not Tim Cook. That's what Apple set their prices at. But
That is
anyway, since we're back on
crazy.
the subject of the iPhone SE line, it's basically their attempt of a budget-friendly line. Basically, take like some of the newer parts from like some of their phones and stick them in older iPhone model bodies.
Oh, that
Like,
explains
for
why it's
instance,
so expensive.
their, yeah, like for instance, their I believe their iPhone SE 2022 model. It's basically the iPhone 13 but in the body of an iPhone 8.
Yeah. And I'm
And-
just surprised at $500 that they even consider that to be budget. I mean, yeah, sure, every stinking phone from Apple's like over $1,000 nowadays.
Specifically their Pro models.
Yeah,
But
like
anyways,
I got this
rumored
my
one.
phone, the Samsung Galaxy 21 S21 Ultra. I think I got that for $500. So I'm just like, what do you mean that's a budget friendly phone?
That's what they consider budget friendly or entry level.
And entry,
Or whatever.
oh my god, they're calling it entry level now too. Here's a little dip toe. Here, dip your toes in Apple. It costs $500. We want your money. Oh my god, dude. Samsung's budget phones, like the Galaxy A series, those are like $200, $300 phones. They're really decent. You know, they can do the basics. So, I mean, sure. What Apple's offering is more of like a premium line of budget-friendly phone. I'm holding my batteries. I did not realize that. They're premium budget-friendly phone because Apple likes to be premium. Like, you know, I mean, like you saw the Apple Vision Pro, $3,500 for a VR headset.
Yeah, I mean, I like Apple. I may have an iPhone, but sometimes I have to draw a line somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll always have to draw the line somewhere. But dude, I'm just trying to turn you into a Samsung user. Switch to Android. Come on, man.
No.
Just thinking Alistair. Oh man. But what's the news on the latest SE version? Like, has there been problems?
No, but so far it's been rumors and speculations of like their newer model, basically.
Oh, so it hasn't come out yet.
Pretty much.
Okay. Didn't you
But,
send me
like,
some
there's
sort of
supposed-
news article too? I thought I saw a news article you sent me.
No, that was about I think that one was about like the 16 and their battery issues. Anyways, back to the rumored SE4
Yeah.
before I get interrupted anymore.
Sorry.
All right, so supposedly their new iPhone SE4 is gonna have basically the body of the iPhone 14, which design-wise is gonna be like a huge shift compared to the iPhone 2020 SE 2022 model, which is just the iPhone 8 body with iPhone 13 parts.
Hmm. Yeah.
And it's gonna have like one camera too, and I believe I've sent you photos, like some renders, and some are just like mock-up renders. But
When did you send me those?
one photo,
Wait, what?
I believe, just recently.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or
Okay.
One particular photo kind of stands out,
Which one?
and it's this leaked photo of a phone case that could possibly be the iPhone SE. It's just a phone case, but
It looks like
it pretty
a previous version of the iPhone. Yeah.
yeah, and it's probably like close to one of the renders that's
I
there
do see the action
that I
button.
sent you. Yeah, that's also rumored to be on the iPhone SE4, supposedly. Like it's gonna be one of their cheaper phones with
With the action button.
the action button. Yeah, which was like mostly seen from like the 15 Pro up to the 16 Pro and the 16 base models.
Yeah. $429 to $579 depending on storage model. That is still crazy though. Man.
I knew. That's Apple.
That is Apple. That is Apple. They love their premium products. I know we spoke on last week's podcast that they finally talked about the Apple Vision Pro for like the first time in over a year or almost a year. And I'm like, yeah, you guys really flopped on that one. And you know, I want to jump back to the MetaQuest 3, another little sidebar here. The MetaQuest 3 and the MetaQuest 3S.
I'm allergic to the 3S.
Dude, the 3S looks so weird. It has like the two Apple cameras on it. And I'm just going to say that they did do a good job labeling it because S stands for stupid. It is a very seriously, probably the only thing I actually took a picture while I was at the store and I'm like, I saw this thing in like that display case, you know, because they'll sell these MetaQuest headsets at Walmart. And I'm just like, wait, so that's the latest? What is this? What is this piece of garbage? Yeah, so it doesn't have 4K resolution. I mean, sure, yeah, it's lightweight, but it's not as Meta puts, premium slim design for balanced lightweight comfort. And the storage options are only 128 gigs to 256 gigs, whereas the base model for the MetaQuest 3 is 512. Yeah, they kind of flopped on that. I think it was because like the standard now is like release your next device within the year. I think they're just like, why don't we just dumb down the MetaQuest 3 and then and just call it the MetaQuest 3S, give it that Apple look, so that way people don't go buy another, so that way we don't lose sales with the Apple Vision Pro.
I don't think they're going to lose any sales anytime soon.
Nah, I don't think so. Like their stock went up when the MetaQuest 3 launched. I remember seeing that. And that was because of like their shares. I think they I don't know exactly what it's called. I'm trying to get into the stock market. Excuse me. Good grief. Am I never not going to do that on an episode? Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, the MetaQuest 3S. MetaQuest 3 stupid. Because you really would be stupid if you were to buy that. The resolution, yeah, sure, it's a little bit of a bump up, but it's basically the same as the MetaQuest 2. So it's like, why would you buy that if you're just going to get pretty much the same experience as the MetaQuest 2? But I mean, yeah, sure, it has the faster chip. It has the full color pass-through. The new controllers. That's pretty much it. It looks a lot similar to the MetaQuest 2. So I just say go with the 3. If you're gonna make a purchase, don't go with the 3S. Go with the 3. Get the full experience. The headset works. It's the premium. It's the top right now. And I think should be. I think it's like gone on sale recently. Like they dropped the price by about $100. At least I read that somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
Also, if anyone still has their Quest 2s under warranty, just get reimbursement and get yourself the Quest 3.
Yeah, Loki had a little bit of trouble with his MetaQuest 2. It crapped down on him, but thankfully it was still under warranty, so he got that nice, sweet upgrade.
Nice.
Yep.
You know, it's like you get into a car wreck. Oh, no, go ahead, Loki, sorry.
As I was saying, basically I kind of cheaped out and got my hands on the 128 gigabyte model of the Quest 3. Which
oh shit, they actually have that?
Decent. You don't remember?
I don't remember you telling me that. No. Was that how you got it at the cheaper price?
For a second I thought you forgot that was like their base storage.
Oh my god, I'm really dumb then. Whoopsies, sorry Meta. I was trying to help you out here, but I'm just stupid.
Yeah, basically Meta replaced their 128 gigabyte Quest 3 with a 3S.
Yeah. That's probably why they did it,
So
so
I
that they
got
wouldn't have to drop the price of the MetaQuest 3.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got mine before they upped and replaced
Before
it.
that
Anyways,
happened,
long
yeah.
story short. Anyways, yeah, basically Best Buy got me a reimbursement, and I used said reimbursement to get myself a Quest 3.
Get yourself that sweet, sweet MetaQuest 3. You know, it's like getting in a car wreck and then you upgrade from that crappy old piston engine to a Tesla. And yeah, that's happened. Cupid's probably really confused right now.
I am confusion.
I've been watching a lot of Wham Bam Dashcam. Great channel, by the way. They should go check them out. I'm going to give you guys a shout out here, even though we only have like 20 subscribers at this point of when we're recording. But basically, like some people will have really good insurance, and so they'll get a really good reimbursement out after for the totaled car, and they'll upgrade themselves to a sweet, sweet Tesla model. Tesla's been under fire a lot lately, I've noticed. You know, they had their problems back then in Texas. I think it was in Texas with that whole robot attack.
Wait, what?
Yeah, one of the automated robots attacked somebody.
Yeah, think like was it like a machine, like a factory machine, or
Yeah, it says
like
right here
almost
at Giga Texas, an engineer had started to work on 3 robots sometime in 2021, but didn't realize that the only 2 had been shut off. The information reported, citing 2 unnamed witnesses. The 3rd robot kept moving and pinned the engineer against the surface, pushing its claw into its body and drawing blood from his back and his arm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty bad on Tesla.
that's some serious mechanical issues for
Well, the thing-
Tesla there.
Well, then, you know, Tesla could say, oh, he forgot to turn it off. That's on him. That's not on us. It's kind of on you to have better safety measures to make sure that people know what they're doing.
That
You
is
know,
true.
like-
it's the equivalence of like. I mean, it's like the equivalence of like a McDonald's employee who burned themselves accidentally with like,
Fry oil.
I don't know, yeah, frying oil,
Yeah.
and they could just say, "Oh, he wasn't responsible with the frying oil." I mean,
You-
sure he wasn't, but he's still an employee that got injured at your job site.
Yeah, but then there's the whole liability thing, and that's really what can tick me off about companies sometimes. Oh, well, we don't hold liability against our employees getting hurt, but we could give them health care for it. It's just so dumb.
It really is.
But yeah, even though Tesla went under fire about 3 years ago, in 2021, they still made a humanoid robot. Like you've seen this thing, right? The stinking Tesla Optimus.
I have, and it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
It's just weird. I just found it a little bit weird. Like I watched there was a Twitter feed that talked about these things, and I was just like, these things are moving too fluid. This doesn't look okay. This doesn't look right. And I mean, yeah, granted, it's Tesla. They're probably one of the most advanced companies in the world. But I'm like, this is moving a little too smooth. And I'm like, I'm impressed, but I'm also a little confused and concerned. You know, because for computers, it takes time to process information. Like even in today, you give something to ChatGPT, it'll take several seconds for it to like respond to someone. You know, it'll stop, think, and then respond. And that takes several seconds. With these, it didn't even take a second. They just responded. And I'm like, that's a little weird. That's creepy. That's concerning.
That's terrifying.
It's
That's
concerning. And but then I read an article saying that some like analysts said that they were remotely controlled by humans, which explains their extremely quick responses for that event that had like 50 different robots there.
Okay. Okay. I feel a little better.
Yeah, but still, the you know, companies like to rush stuff. I mean, you saw what happened with the MD-80, right?
What?
Yeah.
The MD, oh, Cupid knows what I'm talking about. The McDonnell Douglas MD-80. I think it's the MD-80. Let me just double check that. Let's see.
Okay, so I found that one movie that everyone keeps comparing all of what Tesla's shown off so far to.
Oh, not the MD-80. I'm sorry. The DC-10. Wait, what was that, Loki?
I kind of found a movie that everyone keeps comparing what Tesla's been showing off recently to so far. They keep comparing it to this one Will Smith movie called I, Robot.
I, Robot. I actually haven't seen that movie yet. I've seen clips. I haven't seen it personally yet.
Neither have I, but I've seen some of the comparisons they keep making.
Dude, it looks like a really good movie. Man, remember when Will Smith was pretty much everything, like everyone talked about Will Smith, but then he slapped Chris Rock and then neither one of them were mentioned ever again. Like, I haven't heard Will Smith or Chris Rock's name spoken in just like so long. It's just like, who really cares anymore?
I mean, the only thing most recent of Will Smith I've seen so far is just his new Bad Boys movie.
Bad Boys is a good series. I do like Bad Boys. The second one for me, Bad Boys 2, that one was heavy for me. The first one was probably the best one in my opinion. I do have to see the latest one, but it does look really good.
I have to rewatch all of them because I have the only Bad Boys movie I've actually seen was Bad Boys for Life.
Was that the first one? Was that the third one?
I think it's like the third one, I think.
I think that was the third one, yeah. Yeah, that was the third one. Man, we could get so sidetracked. I mean, granted, this is going to be a short episode, you know, isn't too much to talk about today, but you know, it's kind of been a slow week.
A little bit.
But yeah, dang, Tesla made a robot. And thankfully it didn't hurt anybody this time.
Yeah,
Dang.
I don't like robots. Never will.
I'm always on edge now. Like I want a Tesla, but now I'm always on edge now with this sort of stuff. Like, oh my gosh, having a Tesla would be so cool. And then I remember, oh wait, it's Tesla. You know, you get that like, oh wait, it's Tesla.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Tesla has made some impressive stuff. I won't lie.
They have a really good reputation, but also it's skewed in both directions, really.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
They make smart cars, but sometimes they end up falling in the wrong hands of dumb drivers.
Have you seen those police chases?
I haven't seen any particular Tesla police chases, but
oh, dude,
I've had my
it's
fair
awful.
share of,
The Teslas are actually unstoppable when it comes to a police chase. It takes like a team of over 50 police officers to stop one Tesla.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, as in like the Cybertruck.
No, a normal Tesla, like a Tesla Model S.
How fast do those things go?
Oh, it's not how fast it can go. It's the fact that it can run over any barricade and just keep going. It's just weird. You know, Tesla, if you're listening, if you need to make it so your car will stop if it knows that a police car is behind it. Don't let the driver just drive away. You know? Make sure the car follows the law too. Come on. I mean, I know you're getting your whole self-driving thing out soon. Do it for the cars. Make the cars follow the law. You know, stop for police. I mean, granted, you probably don't want them to stop the moment they hear a siren. Just, like, make sure that the cameras are monitoring, knowing if the police car is actually, like, behind them, chasing them, probably after, like, 30 seconds, and then pull over. Man, Tesla, though.
I don't think. Yeah, no. I don't think I'm gonna ever buy anything from Tesla. No offense to them.
I'm on 50-50. I'm 50-50 on it. Yes, Tesla cars are extremely safe, but it's the company reputation that also, you know, it's something that I do care about with that. Reputation and image. And right now, with the latest release of the Tesla robot, I think that was a pretty bad move. We don't need AI robots. We really don't.
No.
We don't want the Matrix to come sooner than we had hoped. We really don't need it.
We're not going to end up in the Matrix.
We are in the Matrix. The world is a simulation.
As far as that, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, close to the Earth being flat.
Dude, the Earth being flat. I have to admit, that concept is it's fascinating, but it's also like, why do you keep trying to prove that the Earth is flat? Like, what's the gain? What's the gain?
Like, you could send a person in a rocket and have said rocket literally fly around the Earth.
Yeah, the flat earthers say that that's all fake. That's nothing but Hollywood production.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. That's actually what they say.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it personally makes me want to take it. All right, let me try again.
Inaudible. Okay.
Yeah, every time I hear one of those, like, dumb conspiracies like that, it just makes me want to take that person, strap them to a rocket, and just send them up to the moon.
Yeah, seriously.
How do you
like,
fix
just
that,
strap
buddy?
into the rocket. Have you guys heard of the latest donut situation?